2 of which at the back. New first-team acquisition, Sebastian Schonlau. 2 personnel changes across this 11. Mateo Bunbury re-enters the fold, the Minnesota native. 6 goal contributions on the season. And Bunbury will help bolster a front 3 there on the left side of that 3-striker approach for Dakota and company. He's also one of the team leaders in shots on target per 90 minutes as well. Portland Timbers 2, Vancouver Whitecaps 2. This is the 3rd and final meeting of 2025. Played to a 1-1 draw back in March, a 1-0 win for Portland Timbers 2 in the 2nd meeting of the year. Nicholas Melita is our center referee. He sounds the whistle, and we are underway between Whitecaps and Timbers. Pierre now will reset things for Vancouver Whitecaps 2. One of the things Ricardo Clark spoke about this week was that synergy that exists across all levels of the organization, trying to build things out from the back like the first team, and here they come. Opportunity, parried away. Burns got a hand to it. And Vancouver back in control, at least for a moment. Illumi looking for the give and go. They'll roll it all the way back forward to Illumi. He peels this one back. Bodwall switching it out wide. Touch taken. Rasak able to work it on over on this near-hand side to Velios. Moving back inside toward goal, in front, put home, 1-0. Ten goals on the season for Rayon Illumi, and Vancouver Whitecaps 2 out in front at home. Substitute in that match against St. Louis City, the 3-2 win. Here's Jura trying to drive it inside. Deflected off the back of Velios. And out for a throw. Bunbury weaving around. He'll get it back to Jura. Driven toward that back post, but falling out of play. TELUS now offering pure fiber internet across Canada. What a ball lumped forward here. Off to the races, Vancouver. They'll cut it inside. It's Pierre, 2-0. Route 1 soccer sending Vancouver into a doubled advantage. That's Nelson Pierre, his 12th of the season. In a flash, Whitecaps 2 jumping on Portland Timbers. This Vancouver Whitecaps 2 offense, they've been so quick strike all season. Out of his pocket. First booking of the day. Serge Dakota, though, manager for Portland Timbers 2 throughout the year. He's talked about the battle of the 2 boxes. Now it's Bodwall trying to chip the keeper. Stopped that time by Lucas Burns. Right now, Timbers 2 on the wrong end, not just of the scoreline, but of that battle of the 2 boxes. Trying to find a way to shore up the defense for Portland. Bunbury coughs it up in the defensive half. There's Jevon Bodwall. will pull the strings on this. They've really liked using that short option so far. Second ball served in, skipped away by Portland Timbers. Falls out the other side. And Rasak will curl this back in. Falls through in the middle, still with it. Man goes down, it's a point to the spot and a penalty awarded. Timbers2 coming unglued in this first half. Whitecaps 2 this season, a perfect 100% conversion rate from the spot. It'll be Jackson Castro. Castro's approach, scores! 3 unanswered in half number 1 for Vancouver Whitecaps 2. Controlling it all at home in British Columbia. Ricardo Clark coming into this matchup with their rivals. He said the first contest of the season, not a bad performance, not the greatest. Felt like they struggled defensively in and around the box, reading pressing cues in their setup. The second matchup, thought they were better defensively but struggled offensively. Wanted to see them put together a complete performance. And through almost a full half, they have done exactly that. But here's Pope now looking for the answer, kicked away. Isaac Bomer comes up with another save, and it's a late corner for Portland. Portland themselves have generated now 3 corners this evening. Blake Pope just calling his own number and forcing Bomer into action. Moreno has a short option to his right. He'll play it to him. Outswinging ball, headed by Guerra, palmed away, and kept in play by Bomer. A towering header from Gage Guerra, right in the middle of it. Bomer continuing to answer the call when Whitecaps 2 needs him. One last push before the halftime whistle for the home side. And there is the aforementioned halftime whistle. 3 unanswered for Vancouver at home. Our score at the half. Back ahead, here's Marquinhos now. Space to move. Marquinhos stops. Left off for Santos. Shifting to that right foot. Here's Pope. Izoida crashed into, no whistle. Now Vancouver just trying to clear the lines here. Wall will hack this one away from pressure. It's Mateo Clark now. Trying to force issues with it, and does. One back here. Rosick rolls it ahead. Racing in behind. Catch Whaley! The front 3 for Vancouver all coming through, each with a goal. It's 4-0. The rout is on in British Columbia. Portland, pass out of the reach of Izoida. It's claimed initially by Georgievic. Countering though is Portland Timbers 2. Cut inside, man goes down. Adolfo Enriquez able to draw a whistle and a penalty awarded. Second penalty handed out tonight. Guerra scores. Portland pulls one back. Portland Timbers 2. Racing forward with it now, Jeevan Badwal. Badwal goes down, a late whistle sounds. And now Nikos Melita picking another card out of his pocket, and it's a second yellow handed out. Look at it again, right in the center of your screen. Marquinhos trying to chase down Jeevan Badwal. And at the last minute, extending those arms out, will steer it back into play, and we're back underway. Well, another whistle. Daniel Russo, a change made at the halftime break. Able to draw a whistle, former Notre Dame Fighting Irish man of the collegiate level, spent time with Red Bull New York U19s in the academy side. Badwal ahead, Cachuele. Had his eyes on two. Didn't get the best of initial touches on it. TELUS now offering pure fiber internet across Canada. Portland Timbers2, they showed real signs in this second half. Despite conceding the fourth goal, they were able to pull one back and slice the deficit back down to 3. They have really controlled and dictated the tone as that's thumped out of play. But once again, like we saw in the first half, even when Portland were turning the screws, Vancouver able to stay very, very well maintained defensively in terms of their shape. Here's Santos, lifts this toward the back post, and that's an easy grab for Isaac Boehmer. And Brown will pick up the loose ball. Santos now weaving in and out, trying to spur something along for Portland Timbers 2. Up ahead, Dario White with it, shifting back to the inside. Izoida cycling around, back inside from White. Izoida deflected off of him, and Boehmer will lay on top of it. Whitecaps 2, they want more. Trying to work it ahead to Ryder Sewell. Third appearance of the season. He's muscled off the ball. And Portland trying to make something happen with it as it's guided forward. Over to Noah Santos. He's been the lone catalyst tonight, Santos has, for this beleaguered Portland offense. Now back on it is Brown. Quickly recovered by Izoida. Brown's pass falls through the other side, picked up by Sewell. Between the way Vancouver has been able to push those two center backs across the midway line to help keep pressure on, and the fact that they're able to use those fullbacks to get them high up the pitch, it's helped bolster a lot. Now tucked toward goal and blocked away. Another save for Lucas Burns, and Sewell will commit the foul. Zoida curls this one in over the head of Oendo. Oendo able to track it down. Now here's Gallardo. Pope steps into it. Pope driven away. Another stop made by Boehmer. Zoida able to pick the pieces up for Portland Timbers 2. Now still knifing around through traffic was Van Voorhis. Gallardo again leading the charge, trying to slip it back through to him. There is the whistle. Nicholas Melita